At the Inter-Passenger Terminal Show, experts discussed how future-proofing airport operations will boost efficiency and transform the overall passenger experience.
What are the top inefficiencies in the current airport operations, and what's the cost of not addressing them immediately?
What we expect from the airport is also to be very efficient and to have a resolution of problems as quickly as possible. So the expectations on the passenger side is going very high. And if those are not addressed, it impacts the stress level of a passenger at the airport. It impacts the non-aeronautical spend that a passenger may have at the airport. And from an airline perspective, it impacts the ability of the airport to attract airlines. The second key impact is in terms of the question that we have on capex versus airport capacity. Right? Again, what it was mentioned as part of the opening remarks, India is the fastest growing major aviation market, and we are on track to become the third largest aviation market globally. This requires a significant enhancement and augmentation of airport capacity. One way to augment capacity is to invest more capex, right? Build more airports and expand existing airports. But there are constraints around it. There is a constraint in terms of the availability of funds. There is a constraint in terms of the availability of space for expansion, right? So to be able to address this problem effectively, we need to make our operations more efficient. And that is where the technology comes into play.
DigiYatra is one of the turning point for an airport like us, which is quite landlocked, quite constrained, yet it's more in demand. We've got more than 150 gates where passengers go from point A to point B very seamlessly. There are certain inefficiencies which we need to tackle, and for that we also have non-DigiYatra gates, which is helping passengers coming with still a ticket with him with his ID. So we had made almost similar amount of provisions for them to have a seamless entry into our terminal. In Mumbai now, we are turning it and bringing it all self-bag drops, which are one of its kind. And I'm quite happy that Gautam has been our partner in this transformation at Mumbai. More than about 200 SBDs will be coming and playing its part, which means that technically, if you can just look at it, you just walk in and check in at any counter will be a reality, which means you will not see a single queue at any check-in counter. That is going to be another milestone that we are working on.